Hello viewers, I'm Rinki Gogoi and you're watching Nltv News Now. Let's begin with the headlines. The Joint Coordination Committee demands a review of the Nagaland Municipal Act 2001, which has a provision for 33% women reservation among others before holding the elections. The committee had a consultative meeting with 16 apex tribal hohos and civil society organizations at Naga Council Dimapur office decided to submit a memorandum to the government to review the March 9 resolution. India dominates the South Asian Cross-Country Championships, the biggest sporting event in the history of Nagaland, held in Indira Gandhi Stadium in Kohima. Altogether, 34 states and union territories and boards participate in the national championships. The Lions Club of Dimapur will be organizing free eye screening camp for Lionistic year 2021-2022 for IOL surgery cataract in association with Jorhat Lions Eye Hospital on April 2 and 3. The operation for IOL surgery will be conducted at Jorhat Lions Eye Hospital, sponsored by Lions Club of Dimapur. Principal Secretary KD Vizo inaugurates Go Live of Enterprise Research Planning Project under IPDS at an ENC Conference Hall, Kohima. Vizo says that implementation of the ERP will bring transparency, efficiency and accountability to the department. The Ministry of Defence announces new Sainik schools in 3 northeastern states, namely Nagaland, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. The Ministry of Defence stated that it has approved setting up of 21 Sainik schools in partnership with NGOs, private schools and state governments. Let's see news in details. The Joint Coordination Committee has demanded a review of the Nagaland Municipal Act 2001, which has a provision for 33% women reservation among others, before holding the elections. The committee had a consultative meeting with 16 apex tribal hohos and civil society organizations at Naga Council Dimapur office on Friday, decided to submit a memorandum to the government to review the March 9 resolution. Furthermore, the JCC said that the resolution appeared to be unsatisfactory and inconclusive, as a consensus opinion of all the stakeholders were not taken into confidence. It may be mentioned that the Nagaland government had a consultative meeting with the civil society organizations on March 9 resolved to hold the urban local body elections in the state with 33% women reservation. Go Live of Enterprise Resource Planning Project under IPD's Department of Power was inaugurated by Principal Secretary Power KD Vizo on Friday at ENC Conference Hall, Kohima. Vizo, while addressing the gathering, said that ERP systems tie together a multitude of business processes and enable the flow of data between them and collect an organization's shared transactional data from multiple sources and eliminate data duplications and provide data integrity with a single source of truth. He further said that implementation of the ERP will bring transparency, efficiency and accountability to the department. India dominated the South Asian Cross-Country Championships, the biggest sporting event in the history of Nagaland, held in Indira Gandhi Stadium in Kohima on Saturday. The 56th National Cross-Country Championships was also held at the venue on the same day. Altogether, 34 states, union territories and boards participated in the national championships. Notably, India won gold in all the 4 categories, including 10 kilometers men, 10 kilometers women, 8 kilometers boys under 20 and 6 kilometer girls under 20. The national cross-country races were held in 7 categories, namely men in 10 kilometers under 20, boys 8 kilometers under 16 boys, 6 kilometer and women 10 kilometer under 20 girls, 6 kilometers under 18 girls. 4 kilometers and under 16 girls 2 kilometers. The SACCC and the 56th NCCC were organized by the Nagaland Athletics Association under the aegis of the Athletics Federation of India. The Lions Club of Dimapur will be organizing a free eye screening camp for Lionistic year 2021 to 2022 for IOL surgery, cataract in association with the Jorhat Lions Eye Hospital on April 2 and 3. The operation for IOL surgery will be conducted at Jorhat Lions Eye Hospital, sponsored by Lions Club of Dimapur. The medical team will come from Jorhat Lions Eye Hospital and the patients would be provided with free medicines and advice. Lions Club of Dimapur added by saying that all the patients must wear face masks and all the time strictly follow the SOP as per the government rules. LCD furthermore stated that patients can collect, fill and submit forms themselves from the screening at the following places, namely Lions Health Center Midland 98628-28240, Inder Automobiles opposite Reliance Trends 9436063035, Sheetal Sari near Durga Mandir 9436003532, Mahabir Printing Press Dhobinala with the phone number 9436007399, Road Riders Tires opposite Mayur Hotel 9436002423. The Ministry of Defence announces new sainik schools in 3 northeastern states, namely Nagaland, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. The Ministry of Defence stated that it has approved setting up of 21 new sainik schools in partnership with NGOs, private schools and state governments. MOD further stated that these schools will be set up after government's initiative of setting up 100 new sainik schools across country, which would help to provide quality education to the students and give them better career opportunities, including joining the armed forces. In a shocking incident of domestic violence from Manipur, a 42-year-old man stabbed his 2 minor daughters to death, attacking his wife and then tried to kill himself. The incident occurred on Saturday around 7:30 p.m. in Changnangei Maning Lekai under the Impal West district on Saturday. The accused is currently undergoing medical treatment at Reams Hospital and is said to be in critical condition. Well, in another development, around 40 crude bombs were recovered from Margram near Rampurhat in West Bengal's Birbhum district by police on Saturday. This comes after 8 people were killed in the Rampurhat area earlier this week after a mob allegedly set houses on fire. Police stated that the bombs were concealed in 4 buckets and kept in the back of an under-construction house. At least 7 people were killed in a bus accident on Saturday night in Andhra Pradesh, Chittor, and as many as 45 people have also sustained injuries in the accident. According to the Tirupati Superintendent of Police, the driver's negligence is believed to be the cause of the accident. The accident happened as the bus fell off the cliff due to driver's negligence in Barkarpeta, 25 kilometers away from Tirupati, and among the dead included an 8-year-old kid. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on Sunday inaugurated the SpiceJet Gorakhpur-Varanasi flight via video conferencing. Speaking on the occasion, CM Yogi said that 9 airports are running in Uttar Pradesh and air connectivity has vastly improved in 5 years. He further said that the increase in air connectivity would not only boost tourism but also open up new employment opportunities in the state. He also thanked Union Minister for Civil Aviation Jyotiraditya Scindia for the improved air connectivity in the state. Meanwhile, Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia also participated in the function from Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior.
माननीय श्री ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया जी को हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं। साथ ही साथ मैं स्पाइसजेट के सीएमडी श्री अजय सिंह जी को भी इस महत्वपूर्ण सेवा को प्रारंभ करने के लिए हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं। हम सब जानते हैं कि काशी दुनिया की सबसे प्राचीनतम नगरी है। बाबा विश्वनाथ के पावन धाम को आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में आज जिस प्रकार का भव्य और दिव्य स्वरूप दिया गया है, कौन ऐसा भारतीय होगा जो काशी आने के लिए अपने आप को न तैयार कर रहा हो। लेकिन आज के समय में बेहतरीन कनेक्टिविटी न केवल समय की बचत करता है बल्कि ढेर सारी उन संभावनाओं को जो हमें रोजगार के साथ और उस क्षेत्र के समग्र विकास के साथ भी।
Newly inducted Chief Minister of Uttarakhand Pushkar Singh Dhami on Saturday attended a dinner organized to welcome President Ramnath Kovind. Notably, the dinner was arranged at the Raj Bhavan where President Kovind has been staying. The CM also introduced the President to his newly formed cabinet colleagues who were also present at the occasion. It is to be mentioned that President Ramnath Kovind is on a 2-day visit to Uttarakhand starting March 26, where he also will address the concluding ceremony of the Silver Jubilee celebrations of Divya Prem Seva Mission in Haridwar on Monday. The centre on Saturday extended free food grain scheme Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana for another 6 months. Notably, in a statement, the Union Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution said that the Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi decided to extend the PMGKAY till September 2022 in keeping with the concern and sensitivity towards poor and vulnerable sections of the society. It is to be mentioned that each beneficiary gets 5 kilograms of food grains each month, free of cost under the scheme. It may also be mentioned that the scheme covers about 80 crores beneficiaries. Notably, the centre launched the PMGKAY in April 2020 during the first wave of COVID-19. Meanwhile, Union Minister Piyush Goyal lauded the central government's decision of extension of the PMGKAY scheme. On a good note, nearly after 2 years of pandemic, India is all set to resume regular international flights from Sunday. An order issued by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation said that the scheduled foreign carriers have applied for approval of the international schedule. The summer schedule 2022 is effective from March 27, 2022 till October 29 this year. A total of 60 foreign airlines of 40 countries including Mauritius, Malaysia, Thailand, Turkey, the United States of America, Iraq and others have been given the approval to operate 1,783 frequencies to from India during summer schedule 2022. Moving on, several explosions were reported in the western Ukrainian city of Lviv after the Russian forces struck the city on Saturday. According to Ukrainian officials, Russian forces struck near the western Ukrainian city of Lviv without providing extensive details. Head of Lviv Regional Military Administration's Maxim Kozitsky said that there were 3 powerful explosions near Lviv from the Veliki Kirvetsky site. He further said that the air alarm is on and asked the civilians to keep calm and stay in shelter. Notably, the blasts were audible on the street in center of Lviv. Meanwhile, another extended curfew in Kyiv and Kyiv Oblast were observed from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. on Saturday. The Ukrainian forces have reportedly recaptured key strategic locations of Trostianets in Sumy Oblast, Poltavika and Malavinivka villages in Zaporizhia Oblast from the invading Russian forces. The Ukrainian forces launched successful counter-offensives against the invading Russian troops in Zaporizhia Oblast in southeast Ukraine. The Ukrainian forces successfully ousted the Russian forces from the Poltavka and Malinivka villages in Zaporizhia Oblast after intense fighting. On the other hand, Trostianets, a city in Sumy Oblast in northeast Ukraine, was also liberated by the Ukrainian forces. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has also called for immediate supply of weapons from the West. The Ukrainian president during his latest address added that Ukraine is waiting too long for the required weapons. Moving on to the sports updates, in the 15th edition of Indian Premier League opener, defending champions Chennai Super Kings were thrashed by 2021 runners-up Kolkata Knight Riders by 6 wickets at Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai. KKR skipper Shreyas Iyer won the toss and opened to field first. KKR bowlers set the platform by restricting CSK to just 131 on a good batting wicket. Umesh Yadav led the way with 2 early wickets. The other bowlers chipped in with wickets and frugal overs as CSK never got any momentum going. But then Dhoni and Jadeja got together to provide late surge, stitching a 57-ball unbeaten 70-run stand to help CSK to a respectable total. Chasing the target, Rahane and Venkatesh Iyer got off to a brisk start. Rahane played well off for his 44 runs in 34 balls, while the others chipped in with 220s to take KKR past the finish line easily. Kolkata Knight Riders Umesh Yadav was awarded Player of the Match award. The IPL Covering Council met in Mumbai on 25 March and decided that the multiple broadcasters or OTT platforms will not be allowed to bid together by forming a consortium. The media rights tender of the Indian Premier League expects broadly to have 4 bundles and the bidding tentatively, which will take place on June 12. IPL have revealed that the GC formally approved the unbundling of television and digital rights. IPL Governing Council furthermore said that there will also be a special package that could allow multiple parties to broadcast a small cluster of games simultaneously, and there will be a package for the rest of the world. The non-exclusive pack could only be for the digital rights. The value of the media rights could be around Indian rupees 40,000 crores as the Board of Control for Cricket in India is expecting the value of television rights itself to exceed Indian rupees 20,000 crores, with consortiums disallowed, Sony and Zee, which will be merging soon. Legends of Liverpool and Barcelona came together to play a friendly match during the charity event at Anfield. The Liverpool side was led by Sir Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush, with Steven Gerrard as the skipper for the match. Anfield saw a full house as supporters cheered for the legends of the game. Liverpool skipper Steven Gerrard gave Reds an early lead when he was fielded in a box and dispatched the ball into the net from the spot. However, Barcelona went back on level terms in the 44th minute, with Giovanni finishing neatly at the top end. The winning goal came for Brazilian Rivaldo shortly after half-time through thunderously taken penalty kick. The match ended in a 2-1 defeat for both the sides. India sees a fifth hike in fuel prices on Sunday, leading to an increase of rupees 3.70 and rupees 3.75 per litre respectively since Tuesday. Petrol and diesel, after the hike of rupees 50 paise and 55 paise respectively in Delhi, are now being sold at rupees 99.11 per litre and rupees 90.42 per litre today. In Mumbai, the prices of petrol and diesel were hiked by 53 paise and 58 paise respectively. Now the people in the finance capital will have to pay rupees 113.88 for petrol and rupees 98.13 for diesel. The revised rates for petrol and diesel in Chennai is rupees 104.90 and rupees 95.00, while in Kolkata the prices of petrol is rupees 108.53 and diesel is rupees 93.57. Notably, this is the fifth increase in fuel prices since ending a 4.5-month pause on March 22. On all four occasions, fuel prices were hiked by 8 paise per litre.
It is impacting too much. The inflation is going to go up. Not only the petrol prices going up, even the diesel prices going up. Due to it, all the common man is really affected like anything. All the commodities, the prices are going up. Common man is totally burdened out because of this thing. Government should do something about it.
अरे भाई, पहले 500 रुपये पेट्रोल डलवाते थे तो कम से कम 7-8 लीटर आ जाता था. अब 500 रुपये का ले रहे हैं तो अब कितना आ रहा है? 500 लीटर, पूरा 5 लीटर भी नहीं आ रहा.
पेट्रोल का दाम बहुत बढ़ चुका है और सामान्य लोगों का सैलरी तो बढ़ रहा है नहीं. ये सरकार जो है ये महंगाई की सरकार है, गरीबों की नहीं है.
अभी आप देखा जाए तो ये पांच राज्यों में सरकार आई. उन्होंने क्या किया, सरकार जैसे आने के पहले उन्होंने 10 रुपये कम कर दिया. 10 रुपये कम करने जैसे इलेक्शन हो गया 10 रुपये कैसे बढ़ गई फिर.
हाँ, डेली बढ़ जा रहा है. क्या करेंगे, कैसा जीना, बोलो. जीने का बहुत मुश्किल हो गया. क्या 3 दिन से बढ़ जा रहा. अब क्या 4 रुपये ज़्यादा कहता, क्या करें.
नहीं, इसमें मिडिल क्लास का तो असर पड़ेगा ही. दूसरा ये भी है सर कि महंगाई, सर अगर पेट्रोल डीजल महंगा होगा तो सब्जियां भी महंगी हो जाएंगी और जो भी सप्लायर जो होता है सर वो हर एक आदमी अपना रेट बढ़ा देगा, क्योंकि जब पेट्रोल डीजल का दाम बढ़ता है तो हर चीज़ का दाम बढ़ जाता है.
It is impacting too much. The inflation is going to go up. Not only the petrol prices going up, even the diesel prices going up. Due to it, all the common man is really affected like anything. All the commodities are going.
Mumbai police launched a new initiative, Sunday Street Marathon, for the locals of the city to get a fresh stretch run on the streets. Notably, Mumbai Police Commissioner Sanjay Pandey inaugurated the event on Sunday, and it may be mentioned that the marathon saw hundreds of participants on the street in the wee hours of Sunday. Before the marathon began, the contestants were divided into groups and were seen jogging at first as a warm-up drill. Thank you, viewers. That's all from Nltv News. Now, for more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV. So, Manolagawas.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for